Hello there, mermaids. Thank you so much for coming in to watch your January 2025 Tarot Love reading with myself, Ivonne the Mermaid Oracle. And for our new Cancer watchers, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in to watch your January 2025 Tarot Love reading with me. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit the bell notification button. I would greatly appreciate that. And of course, for this month, this series, I decided to use the Tiny Tarot, which is this awesome little tarot deck that fits inside this little locket. So let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say for you. All right, Cancer, so this is what we have for you for January 2025 in the bottom of the deck as your overall theme. You do have the Eight of Wands. The point is the Eight of Wands talks about communication, consistency in communication as well. In the top left-hand corner, we do have the Six of Pentacles, but also with the Five of Swords. Now, this is representing your thoughts, Cancer. So it seems like in your thoughts in January 2025, you're thinking a lot about putting your part and maybe even doing little generous gestures from time to time. But at the same time, it seems like what also lives rent-free in your mind are all the fights, or all the arguments, whether this is in an ongoing relationship or for those who are watching this and are thinking about someone from their past. Point is, we are thinking about putting effort, putting our part. And for a lot of us who are not in contact with this person, this is putting our part in the sense of maybe even contacting this person with that Eight of Wands. Now, for those who are not in contact, as far as the King of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, you view this as someone who was very cold. And it seems like this person put you in a relationship or in a situationship where it was just not going anywhere. It seems like it was some sort of vicious cycle. And most especially with that King of Swords, I mean, this person wasn't opening up. This person was cold. This person wasn't romantic. But as far as your intentions, for those who are not in contact with this person, King of Wands and Strength. Again, for a lot of you guys, I am seeing you guys feeling tempted to revisit something from your past with that King of Wands. Now, with the Strength card, some of you guys will use your charm. Then again, you Cancers, you guys can be very flirtatious. So point is, that King of Wands and Strength, you guys might use your charm and revisit something from your past. As far as your actions with the Ace of Wands, yes, I see a lot of you guys will revisit something new. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, I almost get this feeling that whether or not this is the right thing to do, the point is you guys are going to do it anyway. And it seems like you guys are going to take action. And with that Ace of Wands, we're going to start something new. Now, for those who are in an ongoing relationship, once again, this is talking about generosity and putting effort in a relationship. But you guys are thinking a lot about these fights, these arguments within this relationship, and the moments where you felt like you needed to stand your ground and speak your truth. It seems like this relationship has been stuck in a vicious cycle, or at least that's how you feel with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And with the King of Swords, you feel like this person is really cold. You feel like this person isn't empathetic towards you. And at the same time, with the King of Wands, I do think that you're still going to be for this relationship. I don't see any of you guys giving up on this relationship in January 2025 at least. But with the Strength card at the same time, I'm seeing you guys using your charm, your flirtatious selves. As far as for this other person, again, if you guys are not in contact with this person, King of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Cups, they do think that you are the ideal person for them. You check off all of the boxes for them, Cancer. It is also telling me right here with the King of Cups in reverse, at the same time, they feel like you just didn't trust them. And especially for you Cancers, if you questioned their loyalty, it seems like they do think about that a lot. It seems like you checked off all of the boxes, but they do think a lot about the times that you questioned them about whether they were loyal or whether they were completely devoted to you or not. As far as their emotions with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it seems like they have this intuitive knowing that you still care about them, Cancer, but at the same time, they feel like you just do a really good job at hiding it. So for those who are not in contact with this person, Ace of Cups in reverse, this person knows you have feelings. This person intuitively knows you still care. And with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, I mean, as far as their emotions, they feel heartbroken too. they are still quite impacted over the separation or the breakup between you two. As far as their intentions, what they intend on doing in January 2025, they do have right here the Two of Wands with the Knight of Swords. So I do think that they are losing their patience in January 2025. And at the same time, they're starting to feel like they deserve better, they deserve more. And I think at the same time, they're getting kind of tired of waiting. As far as their actions, do we see any actions from them in January 2025? Page of Pentacles and Temperance in reverse. I do see a lot of healing. I do see this person is going to embark on a lot of healing. With Temperance in reverse, if this person had addiction issues, they're still going to be struggling with that in January 2025. With the Page of Pentacles, this is telling me right here, focusing on school, focusing on finances, and I do see that they're going to be focusing on other things elsewhere. Now, before we end the reading, let's go ahead and have a quick recap. It seems like for those who are not in contact with this person, you want to do your part. You want to play your part, and at the same time, you do think a lot about the arguments and the fights and the times where you felt where you needed to stand your ground and speak your truth. You find this person to be very cold, or you think that this person is very cold towards you. And you just felt like this relationship was just stuck in a vicious cycle. What do you intend on doing for those who are not in contact with this person? I do see a lot of you guys wanting to take action. And at the same time, with the Strength card, make sure you turn on your flirtatious charm. With the Ace of Wands, yes, I do see a lot of you guys taking action. And with the Queen of Wands in reverse, you guys don't know if this is the right thing to do, but you guys are just going to do it anyway. For those, again, who are not in contact, this person feels still that you check off all of the boxes. They still think about the times that you question them, you question their loyalty or their commitment or their devotion towards you. And at the same time, I do feel like this person is still convinced that you still care about them or that you still have feelings for them. It does tell me right here with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, they were quite impacted by the separation. With the Two of Wands and the Knight of Swords in reverse, it is telling me right here that as far as their intentions, they're losing their patience as far as waiting to see whether something would happen between you two. Because it is telling me right here that they're starting to tell themselves that they deserve better, they deserve more than just to be here waiting for someone's contact or someone's return. For those who are in an ongoing relationship, I see you guys focused on wanting to put your part and having these moments sporadically throughout time to show some generosity. But with the Five of Swords, you guys still think about the fights. You guys still think a lot about the arguments from the past and the times where you needed to stand your ground and defend yourselves. You guys do feel like this relationship is stuck in a vicious cycle. And you guys do feel like you guys are in a relationship with someone who's very cold and someone who isn't empathetic towards you. You guys aren't ready to give up on this relationship with that King of Wands. But with that Strength card at the same time, I am seeing that you guys are thinking about using your charm and your flirtatious selves to get what you guys want, at least for January 2025. As far as for this other person, again, if you guys are still in an ongoing relationship, your partner does feel like you check off all of the boxes. But again, they do think a lot about how you question them, you question their devotion, their loyalty. They do feel as well that you hide how you feel towards them, and they do also acknowledge that they do it as well. And it seems like your partner is doing it on purpose. They are hiding their feelings, or at least not expressing their feelings towards you as much on purpose. With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, they fear and they assume that this relationship will end. What do they intend on doing for those who are in an ongoing relationship? Well, this person is losing their patience. And I do feel like this person feels like they deserve a lot more than what you are giving them. As far as the relationship status with the Seven of Swords and the Four of Cups in reverse, I mean, with the Eight of Wands, as far as your overall theme, this talks about relationships. This talks about communication in relationships or in situationships. And also consistency, being more consistent and being more consistent in doing that. With the Seven of Swords, maybe we're just not talking enough. Therefore, we're not expressing all the things that we want to talk about. Sometimes not fully expressing ourselves can be in itself deceit. And with the Four of Cups in reverse, we don't want this relationship to lose its luster. All right. All right, Cancer, thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, if you guys are interested in a private tarot reading with me that is specifically and only about you, you can always go to my website, mermaidoracle.com, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.